When we think about anger in the Bible, it's natural to consider its extremes, rage-filled outbursts or simmering resentment. However, Jesus' teachings often surprise us with their nuance. In this passage, "Be angry and sin not," Ephesians 4:26, he reminds us that anger itself isn't the problem, but our actions when we're angry can be. This theme is central to understanding what it means to live a life of love and forgiveness. As Christians, we grapple with complex emotions like anger, frustration, and disappointment. Sometimes these feelings seem to overwhelm us, making it hard to discern right from wrong. But Jesus' words offer us a roadmap for navigating our emotions in a way that honors God. Exploring this passage, we'll discover how to transform our anger into a catalyst for growth, compassion, and deeper connection with others. Be angry and sin not. It's more than just a phrase. It's a call to examine our hearts, our relationships, and our actions. As we delve into the teachings of Jesus on anger, we'll uncover practical wisdom for managing our emotions, building stronger communities, and living out God's love in tangible ways. By considering "be angry and sin not," we're reminded that our emotions don't define us. Our choices do. As we strive to live according to Jesus' teachings, we'll find that even the most challenging emotions can become opportunities for growth, healing, and transformation. In this exploration of "be angry and sin not," we invite you to join us on a journey of self-discovery, spiritual growth, and practical application. Together, let's uncover the beauty of Jesus' teachings and their relevance to our everyday lives. Biblical context and key passages: the phrase, "be angry and sin not," Ephesians 4:26, is a pivotal teaching from Jesus that resonates with many of us. To understand its significance, let's explore where this concept appears in Scripture. Isaiah 41:10 reminds us that God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. This verse helps us see that our emotions are not a reflection of God's presence or abandonment in our lives. In fact, the Bible acknowledges that anger can be a natural response to difficult circumstances, Proverbs 14:17. However, Jesus' teachings take it a step further by emphasizing the importance of how we manage our anger. In Ephesians 4:26-27, he warns us not to let the sun go down on our anger, but instead to deal with it promptly and biblically. This passage is often misunderstood as promoting anger itself. Rather, it cautions against allowing unresolved emotions to lead us into sin. Another relevant passage is Matthew 5:21-22, where Jesus teaches that anger towards others can be just as sinful as physical violence. He emphasizes the need for self-reflection and accountability in our emotional responses. By examining these passages together, we'll gain a deeper understanding of how to navigate our emotions in a way that honors God. Key verses: Ephesians 4:26, Isaiah 41, Proverbs 14:17. The Bible acknowledges the complexity of human emotions and offers guidance on how to channel our feelings in a positive direction. As we explore the concept of "be angry and sin not," let's keep these passages in mind and discover practical wisdom for managing our anger and living out God's love. Meaning and key themes. So, what does "be angry and sin not" really mean? At its core, this phrase is about recognizing that our emotions are a normal part of being human. Jesus isn't telling us to suppress or deny our feelings. Rather, he's urging us to consider how we respond when we're angry. When we're faced with difficult circumstances, it's natural to feel upset or frustrated. The Bible acknowledges this, Proverbs 14:17, and even suggests that God can use these emotions as a catalyst for growth and change. However, the key is in how we manage our anger. Do we let it consume us, or do we channel it into something positive? This theme of managing our emotions is central to understanding Jesus' teachings on love and forgiveness. Ephesians 4:31-32. When we learn to navigate our anger in a healthy way, we become more capable of showing compassion and empathy towards others. In essence, Be Angry and Sin Not is about recognizing the distinction between feeling emotions and acting on them. It's about choosing to respond with love and kindness, rather than letting our anger define us. This wisdom has practical applications in our daily lives, from interacting with family members or coworkers to addressing social justice issues. By living out Jesus' teachings, we can create a ripple effect of love and compassion that touches those around us. As we continue to explore this concept, remember that it's not about achieving some kind of emotional perfection. Rather, it's about taking small steps towards healing, growth, and transformation. And that's where the true beauty of Be Angry and Sin Not lies, in its potential to help us become better versions of ourselves. Practical application today. So, how can we apply this teaching to our lives today? Here are a few practical steps. When faced with anger or frustration, take time to reflect on your emotions and identify the root cause. Is it fear, hurt, or something else? Choose to respond to the situation with love and compassion, rather than letting anger dictate your actions. Prioritize self-care and seek support from loved ones, friends, or a professional if needed. Incorporating these habits into our daily lives can help us develop greater emotional intelligence and resilience. By doing so, we'll become more effective at channeling our anger into something positive, like advocating for justice, volunteering, or simply being present with those around us. Remember, Be Angry and Sin Not is a journey, not a destination. It's about continually seeking growth, learning to navigate our emotions in a healthy way, and living out Jesus' teachings in tangible ways that bring hope and love to those around us. Conclusion. As we conclude our exploration of Be Angry and Sin Not, let's reflect on the significance of this phrase in our lives. We've seen how Jesus' teachings offer a nuanced understanding of anger, one that acknowledges its presence while cautioning against letting it consume us. The Bible reminds us that God is our refuge and strength, Isaiah 41:10, and that we can channel our emotions into positive actions, Proverbs 14:17. Jesus' words in Ephesians 4:26 encourage us to deal with anger promptly, rather than letting it simmer and lead us astray. By embracing this teaching, we can develop greater emotional intelligence, learning to recognize when anger is a natural response versus when it's becoming sin. We'll become more effective at responding to challenging situations with love, compassion, and forgiveness, just as Jesus teaches us in Matthew 5:21-22.